guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be the top 10 baby names that I am in love with but I will never use.
Tonight we're running on the right track. I know we never gonna look back. Oh, I just wanna have a good time. Call me whatever, 'cause I'm up for anything like that.
And disclaimer, I am not pregnant. I am not going to have any more kids. I have 5 children right now and I think I'm pretty good on those kids. I don't need any more. So let's get started. I have 5 girl names and 5 boy names. So, and there are 2 names for each name that I like. A lot of these names I feel like you would have to say both together in order to really get that, like, you know, that force of a name with it. If that makes sense. So first we'll start with the girl name. So first girl name, and if you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at my names I wrote down. So first girl name that I have is Emma Rose. Emma Rose, like, I feel like Emma Rose could be from anywhere. It doesn't matter if she's from the east, the west, the south, the north. It doesn't matter. Emma Rose is a beautiful name. It could work for a child all the way up to adulthood, and it would be a beautiful name to have growing up. Emma Rose. Hey, Emma Rose. It just rolls off the tongue so beautifully. Name number 2 would be Katie Bell. I feel like Katie is kind of maybe like a common name, but if you put it with Bell, it just gives us this nice, strong, but beautiful name. Katie Bell. Katie Bell. I don't know, it just reminds me of almost like a princess. And I don't mean Belle like Beauty and the Beast Belle, like just Katie Bell. I don't know, it sounds like somebody famous. It's a beautiful name. And also it works for an adult or a child. Most of my names that I did pick do work for an adult or a child because I feel like you should have a name that will grow with you and not be like just a kid name or just an adult name. So the third name is going to be Tenley Page. I feel like this name is probably something that you would hear more on the southern side than you would on the west coast where I live, but I love this name. I think Tenley is a beautiful name, and when you put it with Page, I feel like it just goes like Tenley Page. And it's one of those names where if you were to yell it out loud, everybody would be like, oh, that's a pretty name. She's in trouble. So I think Tenley Page is beautiful. And once again, it's a name that you can grow up with. Number 4 is going to be Hazel Rose. Hazel Rose. I think Hazel is a beautiful name. Hazel is definitely one of those names that it reflects the inner child. So I think if I was to ever name a little girl Hazel Rose, which I'm not because I've never had any more kids, I would have to look at her first. I'd have to see that child to be like, oh yeah, you're definitely a Hazel. Because that is that color of exuberance that has to come out of that child and that adult as they grow. But I think Hazel Rose is beautiful. And my 5th name is going to be Nalani Grace. Now, Nalani is a beautiful name. When I got pregnant with my last one, before I knew it was a boy or a girl, I was like, if it's a girl, her name is going to be Nalani. I don't care. I love this name. It's a Hawaiian name, but it's just so beautiful. Like, it's so strong, but it's a beautiful, strong name. So Nalani Grace, and I feel like Grace just kind of goes with it and just kind of molds the name into what it could be. So Nalani Grace is number 5. Now for the boys, I think picking boy names for me is a little easier. I have 4 boys and only 1 girl. You think the girls will be easier, but I think I've gotten so used to looking at boy names that I know what I like and I know what I don't like. So boy name number 1 is going to be Azariah Dane. Azariah Dane was kind of like my secondary name for my last one that was going to be born. His name ended up being Ezra, but I feel like Azariah is kind of on the same line, but I feel like it's a beautiful name. For a boy, it's a name that he can grow with into a man, and Azariah Dane just sounds like this accomplished CEO of some multi-billionaire company, and he's doing it. Number 2 is going to be Rowan Noble. What do I say about the name? It says itself. Rowan Noble. Once again, it's one of those names that kind of sounds like a celebrity. He could be an actor or a singer. It just brings a lot of strength and a lot of success into the name. Like, I feel like that person would be successful if they had that name. Number 3 is going to be Kason Gray. Kason, it's kind of an ordinary name, so is Gray. I feel like Kason Gray, when you put it together, blends well. And I feel like it would be a great name for, once again, a boy or a man. And I just love the name. Kason Gray. I couldn't think of anything else to go with that. Just Kason Gray. Yeah, I like that name. And number 4 is going to be Gunnar Miles. Gunnar Miles kind of reminds me of like a farmer or like an agriculturalist. I know I saw that. What the weirdness. But I feel like that name is very strong. It could work for both a man or a boy, but it's also very successful. Like Gunnar. Like, he's going to get the job done. He's going to do it, and he's going to make it the most successful. So, like, he's going to grow a farm that's going to make millions of dollars. He's going to grow your business that's going to make millions of dollars. Like, I feel like that's the kind of name it is. Okay? And last but not least is number 5 for the boys is Beckett Jude. Beckett Jude is kind of that name that you just hear and you gravitate towards. For some people, they'd be like, yeah, that's not the name for me. But I feel like it's that gravitational, like this person who has this name has to be outgoing and social and love people, because when they would hear the name Beckett Jude, people would be like, what? Who's that? Beckett Jude? I gotta know him. And there it is, you guys. There's my top 10 baby names that I will not be using because I won't be having any more kids. 5 girls, 5 boys. If you liked them, go ahead and leave me a message in the comments below telling me what name you liked that I said, or maybe giving us some suggestions of names that you have that would be perfect for somebody in the need of a baby name. So you guys have a great day. If you haven't hit subscribe, make sure that you go ahead and hit that subscribe button below and hit the little bell next to it so you know all the videos coming out for me. If you did like this video, give it a thumbs up so I know to do more like this. And I'll see you guys later. Bye!